Hey there folks, and welcome back to the I Am CDB project. I, of course, am your host, CDB. You are not. And today, I'm going to use some of my favorite products of all time, in addition to announcing the winner of the Timless Open Comb Razor, which you see here, which is a beauty. And we'll have another giveaway. So stay tuned after the winner announcement, and we'll announce a new giveaway. Today, I'm going to use the old school Razorock TX, which is fantastic. Oh, still smells great. This is quite old, 4 or 5 years old. But still, this is the best one Razorock ever made, in my opinion, or at least it's my favorite. It's really good stuff. And it's what really set off the X line from Razorock. And really steered a lot of people towards Aqua de Parma as well. I'm going to use the Timless Scalloped Open Comb. This is the 0.95 blade gap with an Astra blade, which is one of my favorite razors of all time. And I'm going to use my Razorock Big Bruce, which is one of my favorite brushes of all time. So let's wet the face and get going. Stay tuned. And all right, here we go with our Razorock TX and a Big Bruce, which is, as I said in the intro, some of my favorite gear of all time. There's just something about this old TX. It's robust in scent, more so than a lot of newer ones, in my opinion, still after all this time. And just really a beautiful soap still. I don't use it a lot because it's, you know, of course, the only one I have and no longer made, the original version. But it's got a beautiful, that beautiful Aqua de Parma scent, and it's just fantastic. And I enjoy it, and I use it to sort of treat myself now and then, and today will be that time. And also, we'll, as I said, we'll be giving away the Timless. In fact, before we get to our shave here, or before we start, let's go ahead and do that. And again, remember, I'll have another giveaway towards the end of this video, so stay tuned. The winner of the Timless OC is Mr. Chris Garcia. And I think Chris is lucky because I think he's won something before, but his name is the name that came out, so congratulations, Chris. Email me, and I will send that out to you sometime this week. And again, the rest of you, stay tuned. There'll be another giveaway announcement. And again, I want to mention the giveaways. You have to watch to win. I will not contact you and tell you won. The idea is to give it to a regular viewer, of which I believe Chris is, which is nice. But thanks to everybody who had interest. It really is a phenomenal razor, as is this guy right here. This razor right here is definitely in my top 5 of all time. I love it. It's absolutely superb, quite efficient, beautifully made, and I think it compares well against any razor in the market, be it Wolfman, Above the Tie, those Paradigm razors that come in the chintzy crappy boxes that are so expensive. Now granted, I haven't used that, so maybe that's not a fair comparison, so let me take that one back off. But the packaging on that one just makes it a no-go for me. There's no way I'm paying that kind of money, $300–400 for a razor in a crappy cardboard packaging that looks like crap. And you know, it's like you're buying a box of ramen noodles and it's a $400 razor in there. No way. No way. All right. I like people to show some pride in their product and set that experience for the consumer to know that, hey, this is a quality product through and through, from the packaging to the original concept to the, you know. And Timless does that. And although the razors are in the premium space, they're not as expensive as a lot of them. Like the bronze series, you can get them for $120 and $130. These are $200 and something, depending on how you configure it. Not $300, not $400. So I'm a big fan of Timless. needless to say. All right, that was a beautiful first pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 2. All right, here we go, pass 2. Back to that Paradigm. I couldn't believe it last year, or whenever it was, when that first Paradigm razor came out. It was like $400. And a friend of mine showed me how it came, and it came like packed in a chintzy cardboard box with like shredded cardboard in it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. I mean, cut into the profit a little bit for yourself and put a decent package around something. Well, you show some respect and pride in your product. That's just my opinion. Of course, they have every right to do that if they want. And some people don't give a hoot about it. But I do, because I think it shows, you know, the thought that goes into your product, the way you care about your product. Same thing with those Asylum razors from Bull Goose, $200 and some plus and more, and come in that crappy packaging. And I know Phil from Bull Goose doesn't like when I talk about it. He told me he didn't think it's fair, but look, Timless does it and sells stuff at the same price. They might dig into their pocket a little bit and take a little bit of profit out, but they have a happy customer on the other end who, you know, as soon as they get that package, they look at it and go, wow, this is nice. And so when you get one of those other ones, your first impression is, it's like a box of ramen noodles came in, like a 99-cent ramen noodles comes in a better packaging. And again, I know I talk about these things, but it's all part of the experience. And if you don't care, then that's great. Press on. And but I do, because I'm shelling out my hard-earned money. And if it's in the premium space, I want it to be nice. Now, if it's just a regular garden variety, $30, $40, $50 razor, that's different. But it's just like anything else. If you buy something nice, you don't expect it to come in something chintzy. So that's just me, and I'll get off that, because heaven knows I've talked enough about that over the years. But anyway, boy, this is a fantastic razor, I gotta tell you. Timless, given what they charge, and they do wonderful work, and their products are top rate. Top rate, I love them. Absolutely superb. This one is, if it's not my number one, it's darn close. And I think I need to revisit my top list again this year, because I usually do it, you know, late in the winter, early spring, redo it. And it has changed, as is the case each year, as you use more things or use things longer, and then you go, oh, okay, that one's not quite as good as I thought it was. This one is better. This one holds true as being just phenomenal. Still, quality product from quality people, and really, really nice. All right. So that was an outstanding second pass. Stay tuned. Right before the third pass, we'll announce our giveaway for this week. Stay tuned. And so, for giveaway this week is the Shave Revolution razor. Once again, it wasn't claimed from a couple of weeks ago, so we shall give it away again. Again, folks, I announce the winner, I give it a week or so, and if you don't claim it, I put it up for giveaway again. So excuse me, to enter the contest for this razor, email me at cdb@imcdb.com, and just write SR, not Shave Revolution, just SR, and that way I'll know you're entering this time, and it's not an email from the last time. And we will announce the winner next Sunday, let's say. Saturday, next Saturday will be the last day you can enter, and by that I mean after midnight, after the clock strikes midnight Eastern time, which, you know, makes it beyond Sunday, up to 11:59 next Saturday, let's put it that way, Eastern time. After that, I don't take any more entries, and Sunday I'll plug them in the randomizer, and I try to do it as I go throughout the week. Plug them in the randomizer, and then Sunday, before I start my shave, I hit the button and it picks someone, and we will announce it Sunday morning. So if you want to enter, just write SR, and I will know that you're in for this week. This stuff smells great, by the way. This XXX is just phenomenal. Old school XXX. Really one of the greatest, in my view, soaps ever made in terms of scent. And this one has wonderful quality as well. Just really, it set things aflame in the shaving communities for a time, the XXX. You couldn't get it. It was sold out, hard to get, and then they brought it back, and there was runs on that. And so the versions now, to me, aren't quite as fragrant as this older one. And maybe Joe should bring back like an intense XXX version that's really scented heavy, and maybe that'll set things aflame once again, or maybe in a different formula or something. I don't know. But this old one is just superb. And I do really enjoy it and have enjoyed it for years. All right. Very nice. This has been a really nice, smooth, comfortable shave, which is exactly what you want. Stay tuned and we'll do the post. All right, and here we are back with the magic made by witches, Thayers. And we will put some of the Thayers on once I get that out of my hands there. Oh, beautiful stuff. Magic because it's made by witches, as I like to say. All righty, let's talk about the equipment we use today. Old school Razorock XXX in what they call the UFO tub. Fantastic stuff. I love it. It's one of the best soaps ever made, in my opinion, especially in terms of scent. The Timless Scalloped OC, and if you, as you can see, the design of that, this particular razor, where it's curved, the open comb is not sharp at all. It's rounded, so it's really comfortable. And this guy is efficient with that .95 blade gap. Beautiful razor. I love it. It is definitely in my top 5, if not my #1. Razorock Big Bruce, still treating me extremely well. And of course, our Timeless Bow, which is fantastic. For 12 bucks, it's hard to beat. In fact, I've not used anything better. And we will finish the shave off with the old school XXX Aftershave by Fine. And I'm about halfway through this. I use it sparingly because you can't get this particular one anymore. I had another one, but I gave it to Busta because he didn't have one and he loves this aftershave. So I use this one sparingly, but I'm going to treat myself today. Oh yeah. And that is fantastic. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB. You're not. God bless.